Hey guys, okay, so I have got a foundation for you today. I have three actually, and I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do. I want to do all of them, but I think I will. Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the CoverGirl one since it is readily available and I want to say it's less expensive than either of these two. This one is the Ulta Beauty Velvet Matte Full Coverage Foundation, and this one is the Physicians Formula Better Believe It Foundation and concealer. Okay. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but this CoverGirl foundation is the CoverGirl Outlast Extreme Wear 3-in-1 Foundation 24-hour full coverage foundation with sunscreen and stuff in the shade 802 Golden Ivory, as you can see. I've passed this in the store like 3 or 4 times, and I know it says new on it, but somehow in my mind, like sometimes things say new and I've already tried it, so it's not actually new to me. So somewhere in my mind I was thinking, oh, you know, I know it says new, but I've already tried that one, but I have not, I don't believe. So it's got a nice pump. Someone had asked me about it and I just, oh, the pump's actually really nice. And I was like, oh, I think I've already tried that, but I think this one is new. So all right, here we go. Oh, there's a lock. Oh, yep, there's a lock on it, so that's nice. Oh man, sorry, I've got some other swatches on my hand. I forgot about that, but this looks pink, very gray beige pink. So it's probably gonna jar with my actual skin tone, but we're just gonna try it anyway, of course, like I always do. And I'm going to use today, oh, you know what? I think I'll actually use this one. This is highly underrated brush, the Ulta Beauty Precision Foundation brush. It's got an angle, but it's very densely packed bristles. Very nice, really nice brush. And I'm just gonna, this is very thin and runny. I'm just gonna dot that on. Oh, feels very thin. This is the second lightest shade and it looks too light. So the good news is that they have very fair shades, and I don't know if you can see, it's wanting to look gray on my skin, and that could be because of the gray undertone or because it's just a little too light. And I do have a little bit of a concealer on this eye, so you'll just have to kind of pay attention to this eye to see what the coverage is like. But yeah, I'm looking real ghostly. I could probably have gone down even one more shade, but I'm sure if I did, it would be like way too orange or something. That's usually what happens. But I mean, for all you fair girls out there, this is a nice fair shade. And this is the second lightest. So if you need an even fairer shade, they have it. So on my cheek and stuff, and from just my face to the camera, actually doesn't look, yeah, it's a little bit too light, just a tad, just a touch too light. And of course, the undertone is not exact. It's hard to tell sometimes on camera. What are they saying? Oh, from my face to the mirror, looking decent, especially right here, it's looking real good. Very thin, so it's not too creamy. Oh, it looks nice. Okay. Yeah, looks actually really nice. Now you can tell I'm wearing makeup, but it looks nice, especially in this lighting. Let me give you guys a close-up of my nose here. I have a problem here all the time. Usually the worst problem I have is that there will be like a very crusty, dry, flaky grossness right here from foundations. I'm not getting that. It's smoothing over my pores, but it's not blurring them completely. Like you can still see them. You can tell that I'm wearing makeup, but it doesn't have that thick, cakey look, and it's probably just because the formula is real thin, but it looks really nice actually at this point. You can see a little bit around here, but I have tested such worse foundations in the past little while that it's not looking that bad at all. I think the thin formula really, really, really makes a difference. And it is not matte at all. It does say it's long lasting, like full coverage, 24-hour. I don't think it's full coverage. It's good coverage though. Full coverage, 24-hour sunscreen, liquid foundation. Oh, primer, concealer, and foundation in one. I swear I have tried this before. Humidity proof, covers imperfections, evens out skin tone. I want to say this is probably the Outlast. Yeah, it is the Outlast. It's just repackaged. I know I've tried the Outlast foundation in the past, which is why I didn't think that I needed to retry this. I will look through my other videos though and see and put in the description whether or not this is just a repackage, if I've tried this before, my thoughts on the older version, all that, all the little extras, I'll put in the description. And this actually looks like it is oxidizing a tad. So just a little, I'll check and see. Yep. Can you see like the difference now? This is very lighter, beigeier. This is becoming more orange. Just a tad, like it's really, I can see it, but it's not noticeable unless you have a very fresh pump of foundation out on your hand. So this is darkening. I don't know if it's oxidation or if it's just dry down process darkens it. Doesn't matter. The fact is that it does darken. All right, let's just go ahead and even out. I do have a little bit of concealer on this eye, and I will wear this product for the whole day. And update my thoughts in the description so that you guys can have my thoughts on a full day's wear. I always do wear my foundations for a full day. I did notice though the other day someone said that they don't ever see the description because it's not available to them for whatever reason, and so maybe if I can figure out how to plan it all out, I might just do a day where, like maybe on a Tuesday or a day that don't usually upload, I might just try and upload a video with the foundations that I've been trying and kind of give a like mini review on it, on all the foundations I've been trying. So I would say the coverage is good. I like the thinness of the formula. That usually tends to work out best for me. It's looking a bit more makeup-y now. Yeah, like especially around my lips right here and my chin area. I feel like it might be better with a sponge application. I don't have a sponge with me right now, or wait, maybe I do. Let me just see if I can. I have sponges, they're just not dampened, but I do have a little sprayer full of water right here, so maybe if I can dampen one real quick. Sorry for the unprofessional. I probably should have had this ready to go. But it honestly, like, it's kind of in between. It's like it's almost good. It has just a little bit of makeup-iness to it that I don't like, and the undertone is just so slightly off. So let me just see. Okay, so I've got my sponge dampened. It's not, you know, crazy damp as much as I would like, but I think it'll serve the purpose. And we'll just see what we can do. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be like one of those matte long wear type foundations. Seems to look pretty, like, have a natural type of finish, but it does look a little bit makeup-y around my mouth area. I find that my biggest problem area is right around my mouth. It'll just look so crusty, and a lot of these long wear foundations do tend to do that. Okay, let's take a look now that we have smoothed that over with a sponge. make sure I can get myself in natural lighting. That didn't help too much. I've got a bunch of spots and dry patches and stuff all on my chin here. I've got one real bad right there on my lip, and you can see that little area right there is looking a little bit crusty. I feel like around my nose area looks good, except for, I mean, you can, let's see if you can see this right here. Like, see how that, it's like, it's filling up my pores and looking a little crusty around my nose right there. That's always a problem area, especially that side seems to be the worst. See, this side doesn't look that bad at all, but this side, I'm not sure why that happens. Okay, so as a first impression, it's not the most amazing. It's okay, the coverage is okay. This one I feel like would be good for being a mixer. Unless you have really oily skin, then this might really work out well for you. I mean, we won't know for sure until I wear it for the rest of the day and see how it wears. But yeah, so this might be good for really oily skin girls. And honestly, like from my face to the viewfinder and my mirror, it looks fine. And once you get all your makeup on, you know, that can, like, I don't know, kind of even it out so it doesn't look so makeup-y sometimes. So I will do that after this and, you know, give it its full day's wear and stuff. And we'll just see how it looks. I don't edit at this point. Eventually, maybe I will be able to do that once I figure it all out and have time to like really sit down and iron out how that works and how I can do that with what is available to me at this point. But right now, it's not my favorite, but it does seem like this might be a good mixer. Now, if you're looking for something, and you know what, I'll give you guys a bit of a swatch real quick. Oh, man, my videos are so long today. I don't know what's going on with me today. This is the CoverGirl. And then I'll give you a swatch of a couple other foundations that are readily available and are, I feel like, kind of, this one's similar. I'll just say that. Excuse me. This is the CoverGirl. This is the, right next to it is the Glamouflage Full Coverage Foundation 16-Hour Wear from Hard Candy. This is the shade Buff, which is too dark for me and way too orange. Like next to these two next to each other makes this one look horrendous and this one look like a good shade. But you can see on my face, I'm looking very, very pink. I mean, who knows how this is going to look when I finally get it uploaded, because I try to make it look as natural as possible and as true to life as possible. But I can see the pinkness of my face next to the yellow tone of my neck, and it's just, to me, it just looks awful. But this would look worse, most likely. So there's that one. And then also, where's another one that's readily available? Do I even have one that's readily available? Let's see. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy. Now, unfortunately, I depotted it into a different pump jar because we'll talk about that another time. I can get some out. This is the shade Porcelain. And I'm going to put it on the other side right here. Now, I know these two look very similar in the camera right now. This one has no pink in it, and this is actually a good shade match for me. This is the, again, Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy in the shade Porcelain. This is the CoverGirl Outlast Extreme Wear in the shade 802 Golden Ivory, and this is the Hard Candy Glamouflage in the shade Buff. Okay, so there you go. All right, so I will wear this again. Have I said this already? I probably have. I will wear this for the rest of the day and update my thoughts in the description below. I am making a mess. I'm trying to wipe my hand off. Okay, and I will let you know like how it wore and all that, and if it ended up looking better or worse, all those things. So don't forget to thumbs up, like, subscribe, ding my bell, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.